Good morning. I'm like, hold on, let me turn off my phone. It's starting to vibrate.
Good morning, Georgiana.
How are you? So good to see you.
Me
I am
too.
loving all of this bling.
Oh, I love my Avon jewelry. I love Avon.
Love the big stuff. That's totally my trend. So thank you
We
guys
have
all
so
for joining
many things.
us. We're excited to be here with you guys early Thursday morning. We've got some great things we're talking about, new incentives and new things happening. Millie, I know we are lovers of these bundles. You want to kick us off with a little bundle chat?
Yes, please. I don't know how else to tell you that this is the last campaign for these 135-year bundles. Avon launches bundles to celebrate their anniversary, 135 years, with over $135 in products. And on top of that, we get 40% earnings, President's Club earnings, and great price for the customer. So it's $20 earnings per bundle all across every Avon representative, whether you have 25% commission or if you've already been with Avon and you just want to get to President's Club because you haven't been able to, these bundles are going to get you there, and the earnings. That's what I love the most. And Georgiana, that Valentine's Day is almost here.
Yes, we got so much stuff for Valentine's Day. I don't know if you guys have had a chance to check it out, but I've been coming to this Valentine's Day boutique. I just need to scroll back to it. The Valentine's Day boutique that Avon put together here. I've been pointing this out when I talk to my customers because I know, like, a lot of times when you're shopping, you don't know what to get. A lot of times people are like, oh, it's back again. What do I get? Every year it's birthdays, anniversaries, Christmas, and then Valentine's Day. So I love that Avon put together this boutique that's broken down into gifts for him, gifts for her, or all the products. So share this with your customers because it's a great way for them to get ideas for things that they can purchase for themselves. I know for myself, I always grab something cute for myself. We do Galentine's, like my sister, my best friend, we exchange gifts. So it's not just, the romantic stuff for loved ones. It's Valentine's and Galentine's. So
I love that.
yeah, don't forget Galentine's. Put it on your list. I don't mind getting nice stuff.
Oh, I love that. And you got me hooked up to that list because after you mentioned it at our last chat, I was like, wow, look at this. I mean, there is a gift for everyone at everyone's budget, even for the guys.
Yes,
You know,
every budget. I,
yeah.
I know for Christmas we have stocking stuffers. I don't know what you call it for Valentine's Day, but like I think these sets are great to put together like little baskets. The black suede candle with the 1886 Legendary. That's a new fragrance that we have for men. You could pair it up with the shower gel and the aftershave. But you can kind of scroll through this list and you could do a Gentology set or a Railment set. And, you can scroll through and get stuff, put in a little bundle, and remember, and I keep reminding everybody of this because I don't think we're remembering, but all of these products on our website, your customers can ship to their loved ones all across the country. So if they're like me and they're not leaving their house because of social distancing, they can put together a nice little bundle and send the products to whoever they're sending it to. So I think a lot of people, they think about what's that 1-800-Flowers and all of these different websites. And you can do that with your Avon site too. So don't forget to remind your customers.
I love it too, Victoria. Galentine's idea by Georgiana. Oh, I love that.
Georgiana. I can't take credit for it though.
Well, this is the first time I heard it. So it's Galentine's Day by Georgiana.
You guys don't do Galentine's? Okay.
Never heard about it.
Forever. It's just a thing.
But thank you everyone for saying hello. We see you. We see you in the chat.
Shout out to Anita, Margarita, Stacy, who I apologize to again for messing up your tracking last week. Did you get it together? Did you redo your list, Stacey? We're going to talk a little bit more about that, but thank you guys for joining us.
Thank
So
you.
what do you guys think? Have you guys had a chance to check out the Valentine's Day shop? What are your favorites?
I just love all of them. I love that heart, that big heart. It's
Oh,
so pretty.
the Lock Me in Love keychain.
Yes.
Let's see if I can get it. Yeah.
And it's actually a good size.
Yeah, I was surprised because I thought it was going to be like a little rinky-dink kind of keychain, but it's pretty big.
Yes. And I love keychains and I don't necessarily put them on the keys.
I don't either.
I like to hang them on my bag. I mean, I love to accessorize, especially when they're so pretty,
I do that too. I put them on purses because my keys are already looking like janitor's keys. My parents are like, what is this? When I give them my keys, they're like, how many buildings do you have? But I use them for my handbags, for my coat. Sometimes
the zippers. Yeah.
Zippers are hard to pull. I'll put a keychain on it so it's easier to grab. Sometimes I'll loop them on my jeans. So kind of so they get a look. So I don't know.
Book bags.
Yeah, your book bag, backpack. And I think they're like, it's cool that Avon is doing them for Valentine's Day. And I wish, like, dear Avon, I wish they would do the key change for every holiday, because there's some people do the patches, like, those iron-on patches for their backpacks and their jackets and their blazers. Some people do buttons and pins, but there's like a whole group of people out there who are big on keychains, and they have keychains for, every holiday, every significant, memorable activity in their life, for where they travel. And people, they make good gifts for people because they're small and usable.
Yes, I have seen those too, and I love to look at them. Like I have seen them hanging on book bags, So when they're hanging on book bags, you get to see them from the back, and they're like, "Oh, how cute! I like that one."
So I hope that this is something that Avon does more regularly, and I hope that they continue to be a good size. I don't like the little keychains.
So there you have it. You have a lot of great ideas. Just take advantage of this time. Use the bundles. You can even, mix and match your bundles, and create a gift for everyone. Just little something. If you can't afford 2 products, maybe you can do 1 product and have a box of chocolate. I know that
that's a great idea.
I know that I like they sell at Dollar Tree. They sell the little boxes of chocolate. You can do just 1 skincare. The little box of chocolate is 99 cents, and just give it to a friend with a little card, a teacher, your what is it? A galentine, your best gal.
Yeah. And that keychain you get for $8.99. It's like a $15 value, but you get it for $8.99 with, I think it's let me double check before I mess myself up here. I think, oh no, it's $8.99. It's $20 value, but it's $8.99 with a $15 Valentine's Day purchase. So you could get a gift for someone else and keep the keychain for yourself, or get it for yourself and gift the keychain. So
nice.
And Avon does have a lot of other bundles, so be sure to check those out. In addition to the $50 bundles, they have smaller bundles, so you could mix things up.
Yes.
Victoria says she does that too. She has several keychains hanging from the strap of her purse. She loves key rings. Great idea. Let's all email to Avon. Yes, let's all send Avon an email to say,
let's bombard Avon.
They're gonna be like, who did this?
I just had to mention this. This is so good, you guys. I love this oil. I just started using it. It's so moisturizing. Okay, I just got off the subject, but I had to talk about this.
That is in one of the bundles, though.
Yes, it is. And I was like, oh, let me try it. It's not greasy. It's a dried oil, but it's still so moisturizing. It's a great massaging oil.
Yeah.
So
I actually pulled mine out the other day. I told you I was doing some woodworking and my elbow and shoulder were killing me from the, sawing and lifting and moving and stuff. And I remembered you told me that you use it as a massage oil to massage your husband's feet and back when he comes home from work. So I took it and I massaged my shoulder and my elbow and it felt really good.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm loving all the CBD products.
I thought it was just for moisturizing, but it's actually, it does work for pain. So leverage that, guys, when you're talking to your customers and you're sharing the bundles. The value of that CBD oil in that bundle, like if someone is interested in the oil, suggest that they purchase the bundle so they can get to try other products. Yes. But like the value, it's you might as well just get the bundle.
For people who do a lot of hard work or fitness, it's a great muscular relaxer. So Avon has really put together a lot of these amazing products. They're not just throwing in products in the bundles. They are popular products. So you are not going to have any kind of trouble selling them individually or bundling it up or just giving them out as gifts.
Or using yourself.
Yeah, or for yourself.
Sorry, I'm selfish.
Sometimes we have to be.
Sometimes, right? We have to treat ourselves. But I'm glad Avon is doing this because it sort of helps us increase our sales so that we can track all these incentives that we have. We have so much happening. They announced so many new incentives during kickoff. The gift cards. This is the last campaign to earn yourself a Bonvoy Marriott gift card, right? Have you guys all seen your trackers on Avon.com?
And how many have you gotten?
Yeah, share if you've gotten. I'm still tracking. I still have some work to do. So I'm trying to leverage these bundles. You're going to see me posting more. But yeah, they want to give us these gift cards so that when we earn our trip to Hawaii, we can spend our gift cards on some great stuff. So that's another incentive that we have that we've been stacking. You guys know I love to stack an incentive, but I
don't think those gift cards are gonna wait a year. Who needs a little vacation? At least a one day. Let's say you get three. You get 3 cards. How much is $75? A room off season is around $200 at the Marriott. You already have $75 covered.
Yeah.
You push yourself a little more. Maybe you get your one whole stay for free. Take advantage of these bundles, you guys. I'm telling you, Valentine's Day is a very, very unique holiday because you're giving, to your friends, to your teachers, appreciation, to your neighbors, showing them your love. And these incentives that they have ending in Campaign 5, you don't want to miss that opportunity.
It's true. And especially, again, I keep reiterating that with quarantine and COVID and people not, sheltering safe at home, not seeing people as much as they normally do, it's people are making more of an effort to show care and love, like they're going above and beyond this year. So make sure that people know that they can shop with you and do their purchases from you versus, every other retailer out there. We have really great products as well. Yeah. And it'll help you earn your trip. So have you guys seen your trackers on Avon now? Do you guys know where to find your trackers and the details on the incentive? Let me bring it up. Milagros, what do you think about all of this great stuff?
I'm thinking about being selfish. Who wants a vacation? Come on.
Yes. After all of this, we can all use a vacation. And this one's unique because it's all year round, right? So now through December.
A whole year. A whole year.
So we are going to be coming back and we're going to be sharing tips throughout the year. You guys know we're always sharing tips for growing your business and increasing your sales, so that you can build a successful business. But this incentive, Millie and I were, sort of looking at it and talking about the numbers. And Milagros, you brought up a really great point about, who who should really, really take advantage of this trip. And I was like, good point.
It's so attainable. It's so very attainable. I have never seen a trip where, I mean, just put a little bit more of your effort, get to President's Club and sell $2,000 more. I mean, who can do that?
I have to, because it's Hawaii. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I need to. And for President's Club, it's super attainable for new representatives, because we were looking at the numbers and we were saying, if you're a new rep, your goal is what? I think 1,200. Let me just bring back that. Whoops.
Even for premier level, I think it's for premier level is 12,000 in sales.
Yeah. So if you're new, or like we should say contenders in premier. So if you're basically haven't been, if you never sold over $10,000 before, your goal is 16 in sales for a trip for one, and 23 in sales for a trip for two. And this is for the whole year. So if we have 26 campaigns in the year, divide 16 by 26, that tells you about how much you want to sell for the year. Sorry, they gave us a little bit less because it started in campaign 2. So we have to have 24 campaigns. My bad.
Yeah.
16 in sales is basically tracking for President's Club anyway. If you earn the trip to Hawaii, you're also going to earn President's Club for that time period. So when you're at President's Club, you're going to increase your earnings. You double your income. You give yourself a raise. As opposed to earning 20 to 25%, you're going to earn 25 to 40% on the products you sell. So you give yourself a raise right off the bat. Plus, we were, over the years, Avon has done a lot of analysis, and they found that representatives who are President's Club or above, once they achieve that level and they start to see that level of earnings coming into their business, they're more likely to stay with the company. So it increases the longevity of representatives. And like I said, you're giving yourself a raise. You feel yourself making the earnings and the income that you want to earn when you join this company. So not only do you last longer, but you're more likely to continue to earn President's Club in those follow-up years, because if you're earning 40%, you don't want to go back to earning 20%. So you really try to keep your title. So I think that one of the reasons why Avon made these numbers so attainable was 3 things: the longevity of the representatives, helping representatives to get that earnings, to increase their earnings. I do see Avon trying to help us earn more income, and build stable, successful businesses. You can see it in the training and the R&D that they're doing. And then thirdly, because when you earn a trip with Avon, you're super spoiled and you want to earn every trip with Avon. So imagine earning the trip in your first year. I know once I got my first trip, I didn't even earn my first trip. I won it, and I was just like, I'm gonna earn the next trip.
Nobody's taking me down.
It's like, I gotta get it. So
that's awesome.
3 huge reasons. And Millie, you brought up some really great reasons that we as leaders should be looking for, to share this.
Yes, our biggest, most upsetting moment is to recruit and then they leave, and you're like, they were so excited, why did they leave? But you know what? I know that this is going to guarantee retention, excitement. So you're going to have a higher return of your representatives staying. So us as leaders, we're going to be able to duplicate that excitement with them. They're not going to want to leave when they start. They want to, they want to try because it's super attainable. And, we're going to have, a great, we're going to be able to build a great team with great retention, because they're going to be motivated and excited. And I don't know if you know, but they rented the entire resort. So no one else is staying there but Avon representatives.
It's a party. And ain't nobody party like Avon ladies. Like, you think, okay, Avon ladies, you're thinking little ladies in their pink dresses and their hats, but Avon people, whenever I travel, my friends are like, you're with Avon people?
And most of them, they're just naturally happy and alcohol free. They do not.
I didn't want to even go there, but Avon people do know how to have a good time. Do not. Oh, we're gonna get.
Why are you drinking? Oh, just coffee and natural.
We are gonna get ourselves into trouble. We'll just say you do not want to miss this trip. You do want to do everything within your power for yourself to earn the trip, to reach out to your teammates and encourage them, your new representatives. This 16,000 for the year is a really attainable goal. That's just 6,000 more than President's Club. So you're basically between President's Club and Honor Society. I would even say, don't even, what is it that I said last week that Stacy got mad at me for? Don't even plan for the trip for one. I'm saying 16,000, but I love you, Stacy. I know you weren't really mad, but we're saying 16,000. That's just a trip for one. Reach for the trip for two. 23,000 for the year. You'll get to earn Honor Society. You'll get an even higher increase in your commission throughout the year. So again, putting more money in your pocket. I think it's like a 5% bump for your earnings. And then you'll earn the trip for two as well. So share this with your new representatives, your contenders, non-PRP people, but peace. But
the PRP people.
Yes. Share it with them, because this is going to be a really great opportunity for them, not just to change their business, but potentially change their life. Imagine, think about yourself and your business, how your family and those around you would feel if they see you earning a trip that your business earned you. I know for me and my family, it was kind of like, okay, Georgie's taking this thing really serious. And okay, Avon sending you where to now? Where are you going? And even the way they talked about me and how I look at my business and my Avon business, they started to take it more seriously. So how you approach your business is how the people around you are going to approach your business. Mm-hmm. A lot of times we get emails and messages from people like, oh, my husband or my family, they don't take my Avon business seriously. Well, are you taking your Avon business seriously? How would earning a trip change that? All the husbands, I know, Milagros, I think you said when Carlos, I don't know if it was you or someone else, but I remember somebody saying when they took their husband on their first trip, all of a sudden their husband was all in. Was that you?
Yeah. Sign me up as a co-applicant.
Yeah.
I want to become your co-applicant. I want to go in this trip.
Yeah. So for those of you ladies who are, if you're feeling that way, imagine surprising your loved one coming out of quarantine and staying home. Imagine surprising a loved one, a family member, with a trip to Hawaii. So this trip is also scheduled for, I believe, 2022.
March.
So, yeah, March of 2022. So don't feel like, well, I'm not going anywhere, because I know my thought was like, I'm not going anywhere this year. And I was like, oh, 2022, I can do that.
Things are looking a lot better now.
Yes, things are getting better. So 2022, you have the rest of this year to earn it. And then you get to travel, make that your first vacation. Start planning for it. Set your goal for 23,000 if you're new or if you're a contender. And if you're an existing representative, let me just show you where you can find your tracker.
And I would just identify already, if it's not your spouse, I would identify who you will be taking. And then even if it's your spouse, say, honey, look, I have a chance to earn this trip. I have to sell 16,000. Why don't you sell the rest? And then you get to come with me.
Yeah, Leah, let them help you. Let them share their brochures at work. If the both of you can partner together to earn this trip, and have it be a team effort. It feels amazing when you work hard and your reward is so fantastic. Because how many of us in our day jobs are getting what was it, 7 days, 7 nights vacation, something ridiculous?
Well, I know that the only trip I took before Avon was 2 or 3 days to Disney with the kids. Never
Yeah.
ever imagine going to all the places that I have been with Avon.
And
So
it's not the same. My family hates to travel with me now because when I travel, I tell you guys, and I'm not joking, but I'm like, I gotta pay for that. I don't want anything. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do this. I'm like, it's not included. I don't want it. And my family's like, look, Avon has spoiled you. You're not traveling with Avon. You need to shell out some cash. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the supermarket and buy some food and make it in my hotel room because I don't want to pay for dinner.
I'm gonna tell you a real quick story that how appreciative I feel. There was one time when we stayed an extra night, so we stayed that night and we had to leave the next day. Well, breakfast was on us, so we go downstairs. I said, "Oh, a buffet! Avon gives us a buffet all the time." Well, this one was on us, and breakfast was over $80. I'm like, okay, I've never had an $80 breakfast.
Right, right. All of a sudden, you start doing that math, and you're like,
I
so yeah.
didn't like this breakfast as much as I liked the one the day before.
When Avon puts out a spread,
Mhm.
it's like fan freaking tabulous.
Oh,
The
yes.
best of the best. And then
Mhm.
when you have to buy it yourself, you're like, what?
I love Avon.
Wow. So, guys, we are hoping we're going to be, again, talking about this the whole year long because this is going to be a very long incentive. But
Mhm.
keep your motivation up, keep your energy high. Start working, set your goals, and track each campaign so that you can see how you're doing. Do not wait till November. And be sure to tune in with us. Thursday mornings live, we're going to be sharing tips and talking about this. Bring your questions, work on your spreadsheets and your checklists and your planners. Yes, put together your plans, set your goals, and we will see you, God willing, in Hawaii in 2022.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.